Good morning, everybody. This is Regan Adams with All Things Regan. Thank you so much for joining me. So I'm going to be talking very fast because I don't want to be late. I wanted to pop on here earlier, but yeah, trying to get ready. So anyway, really quick. I have been sitting on this for a long time. So I wanted to tell you a brief story about how I came up with how to build a man. So first of all, I wanted to say I didn't steal it. I know a lot of people, well, not a lot of people, but there were some people that when I came out with my book said I stole the exact same concept as a person. And I wanted to talk about that. So, number one, let's start the video off with I never stole it. Let me tell you where it came from really quick. So, for those who don't know, everything in my business, everything is based off of my marriage. Everything from putting me first, from dating is dead, who killed it, to rest, to anything I've ever done is based off of my marriage. And to give you a small snippet of what my book is about, I wrote a list when I was 18 or 19 about all the things I wanted in a man. I wrote a list, the whole list. And everything on that list came true because I married my husband, and everything on that list was my husband, right? And so when God was saying, Reagan, talk about the list again, but this time you have some sense. So when you go and build this this man, you can build him correctly because you've done it already. So I have proven results of building a man. I just didn't do it right the first time, right? We're going to do it right this second go around. So that's where it came from. But I wanted to do this video really quick to tell you that I wanted to encourage somebody because the Bible says, I'm going to always try to pull some scripture, that there is nothing new under the sun. Everything that has been done, that is being done, has really already been done at some capacity, unless you're just pulling out a whole new, like something that you've made, like just an invention of some sort. But if you're doing an event, if you've written a book, it's all been recycled. It just depends on who's doing it and your flavor that you're bringing it to. And I know some people do not want to do certain things because they feel like they've been done before. And they absolutely have. When you go to the store, you see more than one name of bread, like bread. When you go to the shoe store, you see more than one name. It's all been done. It's been done before. Everything has been done before. And so when God first gave me the concept, he told me to build a man. And so I'm like, okay, so that's what we're doing. So then I started researching. And you know what happened when I started researching? I'm going to give y'all a quick second. Okay, the second is up. There were so many people. If you go and Google build a man, there are so many people doing build a man. There were articles written on it. There were, it was just a lot of stuff pertaining to build a man, like Build a Bear workshop. And that's kind of what it was based off of. And so I'm like, okay, people are familiar with it, so I'm going to go ahead and do it. So the person who was, which I thought, this is what was funny to me. Side note, and I'm going to go ahead and say it. The person who was saying that I copied them, lo and behold, let me just give a small snippet of what I found when I was doing my research, because I'm a researcher by nature, to kind of figure out how I'm going to go about, doing this, making sure I'm not copying, making sure, just seeing what was what. There was an article I came across, like a vlog article, where this woman was talking about building a man. And I'm not going to go into what it looked like, but come to find out, the person who said that I copied them, copied the whole logo of the person who wrote the vlog article. And I said, how sway? That you would say that I stole something from you when you blatantly stole this from somebody else. Now, if I was like raggedy, because I wanted to be raggedy for a quick second and hop on social media and say, how are you going to say I stole something from you when you stole from somebody else? Like, not only stole the concept, which you didn't steal the concept because it's been done. So the person didn't steal the concept, but you stole the whole logo and you just try to rearrange some things here and there. Okay. And so I want to encourage you. We're not going to stay on that topic, but I want to encourage you that if whatever you're trying to do and you see that somebody else has done it, do it anyway. Do it anyway. I remember when I was bringing Putting Me First to Dallas, I was bringing it to Gatlinburg. I had a woman from Dallas call me. She said, I'm just calling you to tell you that my sister and I were just sitting here talking about how we wanted to do something just like Putting Me First. We wanted to do something just like Putting Me First. And so she was asking me these questions. She said, your whole concept is what God gave me. Listen to me. There are billions of people in the world. Do you think he's just going to give you the one idea? Like, he's got to reach different people. And side note, the person who said I was copying, our demographic is totally different. And I would never even think to copy what this person does. Never. And I've been hosting events pertaining to relationships and events pertaining to women's empowerment for almost 10 years. I don't have to copy you. I get my downloads from what God tells me and my personal experience, okay? And so I said all that to tell you that I want to encourage you. I want to encourage you today. I don't care what it is that you want to do. If God has put it in your heart to do it and somebody else is doing it, do it anyway. Who cares what they say? They are always going to be talking. They are always going to be talking, whether you're doing something good, whether you're doing something bad. Keep them talking. Stay lit. Stay doing something. Because here's the thing. When my personal opinion, do I need to add that, Lord? Because I'm going to be getting petty. I done already said too much. I won't say what I was going to say. But what I will say is the people who are getting upset with you and you've probably possibly done something that they've done, it's because yours is probably better. You probably presented it better in their eyes, right? But keep going. Like, who cares? This season, we don't have time to be caring about what other people say. Do you understand? It is all systems go this year. Do you understand? All systems go. We're not looking at other people. I posted a video yesterday. I watched, I love documentaries and I love interviews. And I posted clips of the Steve Jobs movie that Ashton Kutcher played in. The movie, because he was an absolute visionary, and I'm gonna have to go back and watch it. But I had recorded some clips of the things that he said. He said, you look at the competition, but you look at it to see what you can do differently or what you can do better. And that's an absolute fact, right? You don't look at them to copy, right? I know I don't. I don't have to copy. God has given me so many, like, I'm a visionary for real. And God has given me so many dreams and thoughts and how to do certain things that I don't have to copy out for anybody. And I just really, I'm so glad I'm able to even talk about this now because it's been sitting on me for a minute. And it's just like people who throwing the shots, like, really, you need to be concerned about your own backyard, sirs and ma'ams. Like, you can't tell somebody that they're copying off of somebody and you're the one copying. I don't understand. And you thank God. You better listen to me. They better thank God. I'm still petty low-key, but they better thank God. I'm not like the old 1997 Regan. Because I would have done a picture side by side with your stuff while you're saying I'm copying. And not only that, you got little teammates. That's what the enemy does. He brings people like to huddle against you. Like, even had her friends, and not even her friends, it's people who low-key don't even listen, don't get me started. But that's what the enemy does. He brings people to try to go up against you, and they sitting up here posting, oh my gosh, I done seen this person copy everything this person does. Listen to me. You know as well as I do, I've been doing this. Ben. I don't have to copy. I stay in my own lane. I don't bother anybody. I help as many people as I can. But one thing I don't do is foolishness. I don't do foolishness, and I don't fool with everybody. And that irks people sometimes. Let's be clear. Let's be clear. So this season, again, because I gotta go to church. And if I said anything out the way, Lord, please forgive me, because I know I done said some stuff that I shouldn't have probably said, and I didn't really pray even before I got on here. Sorry. But y'all, it's our systems go this year. I don't care who does what. I don't care who does what. I don't care. Listen, do you know how many travel and vlog sites and food sites and people? Listen, we all do the same thing. It is your flavor that people follow. It is your personality that people follow. God has to get certain stuff out to different people through different people, because we're all made different. That's why we're supposed to operate in our authentic self. That's why I can't be anybody more than me. I don't want to be. Because I like me. It took me a while to even like me. It took me a while, right? So why would I want to spend my time copying on for somebody who I'm not going to say that I feel is less than me, because nobody's less than me. But why would I spend time? I wouldn't. And I don't. All right, you guys have a good day. This is your girl, Regan Adams, with All Things Regan. Please go and follow my food site, Fat Girl Food Anissa. We do field trips. I do reviews. If you're coming to Houston, I have a lot of different food vlogs, different places that I visit, going to visit, have visit, recommendations, field trips, all of that stuff on there. I'm going to do better with updating it. Please, please, please quit looking at people. Quit, like, you look at the competition, but you don't do it to copy. And I definitely did not do it to copy. And for the person or persons who thought I did, I don't care, because I know within my heart I didn't. But the people that you're following, you even need to check their resume, because the main ones hollering, like a hit dog gonna holler. Like, I wasn't bothering nobody. I wasn't bothering no. Oh, they copying. No, you're bothered, but you shouldn't be. If you're operating in your own lane, you shouldn't be. Even if I did copy, which I didn't, I'm operating in my lane. And I'm not targeting your demographic. And I could say more, but it would really be petty. But I'm going to leave it alone. I got to go to church. God is probably going to get me in the car, okay? I'm sorry, Lord. You guys have a blessed day. Y'all know I'm not trying to lead y'all down the wrong path or be a stumbling block at all. What did you say, Shan? I didn't click in here on purpose. And I've been holding back because other people do them. I know it. Listen to me. I know it. But you know what? Hit dogs holler. And when you're operating in excellence, people see that. People will tell you who you are before you know who you are. Listen to me. Ask me how I know. People will see your greatness. People will see your greatness before you see them, before you see it in yourself. Right? You can't concentrate on what other people are doing. Ride your lane. Do what God told you to do, because if you don't, guess what? When you get up out of here, God's going to say, I gave you this. Why didn't you do it? You can't say because Sheila was doing it too. I don't care. Everybody who's following Sheila ain't following you. Huh? All right? Church time. God going to get me in the car, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm repeating in front of y'all. Okay. I'm going to church. You guys have a blessed day. This is your girl, Regan Adams, with All Things Regan. And Regan says, I think it, I see it, I do it. You guys have a good one. Find a church to go to. Quit making excuses. Y'all heard what I said. Bye.